Johnny Gant is a lyrical artist chasing his dream to become one of the most influential independent recording artists of his generation. He spent hours writing and honing his gift of storytelling. But on the way to accomplishing his goals, life had some challenges that he had to overcome. Now, after temporarily putting his dream on hold, he's back pursuing what he loves the most. Here to talk to us about that journey and overcoming an upcoming album, so much more, is Johnny Gant himself. Welcome to the show.
Thank y'all for having me. It's been a blessing and an honor.
It is a blessing as well to have you here with us today. Johnny, tell us about your journey, how it all began. And you were 8 years old when it all started, right?
Well, it all starts with eight years old. Me and my mom took a one-way ticket. That was the first lesson I had, was just walking out on faith. Me and my mom took a one-way ticket from Washington, D.C., and we took a trip, one-way ticket to California, and we didn't know anybody here. We just walked out on faith, and we just believed in God, and we stayed true. We stayed loyal to each other, and we just worked and hustled. And I watched a lot of things my mom had to endure and struggle going through that, alone as a single mother, a single independent mother at that. So it was, that was a long up and down journey. We had things, we lost things, we gained things, we lost things. It was a journey, but my mom continued to always show me that, dreams can come true.
I love the relationship that you have with your mom. It reminds me a lot of mine. When I moved to California, I too took a one-way trip. My mother was right there beside me as well. And so, you talked a lot about there were gains, there were struggles, there were highs, there were lows. What were some of the struggles that you had to endure along the way, your journey from the East Coast to the West?
Well, I can start from the first day we landed here. Me and my mom got on the plane. When we landed in the LAX, I remember it like today. My mom was so strong. Everybody told my mom, y'all be back in 2 weeks. It's been 18 years, and we have not been back, but I remember that first day landing in the LAX, my mom, we walked out the terminal, off the plane, and my mom broke down and cried. And even at 8 years old, I asked her, I said, "What's wrong, Mom?" Wiping her tears. And she said, "I don't know, Johnny. I took a leap and I don't know what we're going to do." But, and she sat in that for a minute and we stayed in silence. And then she said, "I don't know what I'm going to do, Johnny, but we're going to make it. And I promise you, this is all worth it." And I just thank her for that. Just piece by piece, step by step, day by day, she made it happen. And again, we lost things, we gained things along that journey. I can go in depth and be a long story, but it was a true testament of walking out on faith, having faith in God, and the strength of a woman, a black mother at that. That's a testimony itself. So.
There's nothing more powerful, one, than believing in yourself, but also having a parent who supports your dreams as well. That is just so powerful. Again, I can speak on that with my own life as well. So I love that. And I also love that you said that God will provide. There's something that you say a lot, and it is dreams have no expiration date. What do you mean by that?
They don't have an expiration date. We as people, we have an expectation of when we think our dreams are going to manifest and become the vision that we see in our head. We have a timeline, but that's the human in us. But God has his own plan. And because he put the vision, so at that time, I had a vision. He gave me the vision at 14 years old. But I thought I was going to make it at 15. I thought I was going to make it at 16. I thought I was going to make it at 17. And 19, 18, 20, 21, 22, and 23. It didn't work out. It didn't turn out. But what I realized is God had his own path. And through that journey, the delays that I thought was delays, but I just was trying to be human and work on my own path, my own timeline. There was a lot of things that I endured. I gained wisdom, knowledge. It doesn't have an expiration date. It's set up for this moment. So all those times that I thought that it passed me by, I didn't know God was just working behind the scenes and working on me and strengthening my faith. So I'm able to say that. But the fact that I'm able to say that to you, it's a testament. I'm not just saying the words. I lived it. I know it. And I'm seeing the benefits and it flourish in front of my eyes right now. So it doesn't have an expiration date. And you just got to keep at that. And if God put that vision in your heart, you got to see it through. And that's what it is.
I love that. Johnny, you are more than an artist. You are also a caregiver. Some of our soulmates might not know that. Your mom is actually a breast cancer survivor. What would you say has been the hardest part about being a caregiver at the same time chasing your dreams?
Stage 4 breast cancer survivor, not to correct you now, but that's a blessing itself because again, like I said, the human will count you out, but we have faith in God. God always told us it was just a test for a testimony. It started around August 2019. August 2019, me and my mother went in for a checkup for a lump, and they gave us the news that she had stage 4 breast cancer. At that moment, they already gave her a date on when they thought she was going to be out of here. And not even at that moment, from a professional doctor, can even move our faith. We always have faith in God. We knew it was just a test for the testimony. So at that moment, we instantly she went through aggressive chemo, which was Taxol, 6 rounds of chemo, 60 rounds of radiation, and 2 surgeries. And that's a really, really ugly, dark, really, really sad time in our lives. Just witnessing someone you love go through that. You pray into God to just allow you to put that pain on you, or just, you don't understand, because my mother's such a great person. I'm like, God, why? But he always let me know it's a test for the testimony. And he gave it to my mother because he knows how strong my mom is, everything she's endured up until that moment. So like I said, I was there full time, 24/7. Make sure she had her chemo, make sure she drive to her doctor's appointments. I witnessed so many things that nobody should witness their loved ones. A mother, a father, grandmother, loved one. No parent should witness their child go through that. But we made it through. We made the best of it. And then on top of that, then right around the corner, COVID comes. That was August 2019, right around the corner, COVID. So I'm not just battling this cancer that's in her, I'm battling something without. And that was really tough to deal with, because I felt like the world was against me. And I felt like there was times where I felt like the world was trying to do everything they can to take my mother from me. But God always let me know that he had us. He was right there. He has us, So it was a tough time, but we went through that. We made it through, and it's beauty in the struggle. The beauty is me and my mom, we realized how precious life is, how much family is important. Our parents, don't wait until someone's gone to be able to cherish and love them and care for them. I want to do that right here and give my mom her flowers. My mom sacrificed a lot for me to be the man I am today. She put a lot of time and a lot of work in. So it's important that while she's on this earth, she's gonna reap those benefits, and she's gonna see her sunshine shine.
Johnny, I have no words for just how beautiful that is, because just the love that we have for our parents, we can't put any words into it. And just, our parents bring us into life, and here you are, our parents bring us into life to care for us. And here you are, circle of life, taking care of your mother, making sure she's okay. So send her a big hug from everybody here at Fox Soul's Black Report, because we're here to talk about your music, but that right there in itself was just absolutely beautiful, and definitely will inspire some of our soulmates to, check our bodies as well. And, man, I just want to send you just so much love on every project that you're working on right now, and send you and your family a lot of love. You are inspiring. You're going to inspire someone else in the world. And before we go, quickly tell us about what inspired your project. But we just had to send you love first, because that was just so beautiful what you just gave to us right there.
Thank you to the soulmates out there. Appreciate it, especially with breast cancer awareness around the corner. Please, everybody, take the time to go get checked out, ensure our health, especially in our Black community. Please go take that time to go get checked out. No one else is going to do it for us. We got to care about ourselves. Health is wealth. It's better than anything else that's on the surface and the human level. It's very important. So get that checked out. However, to answer your question, what inspired the project is Beauty in the Struggle, which is out right now. I went through a struggle. Me and my mom, like I said, it doesn't just start from breast cancer. Me and my mom have consistently gone through ups and downs and struggles in our lives. We struggle even individually. I struggle with multiple things: self-doubt, depression, relationship patience, my faith with God. I've struggled with that. Me and my mom have struggled with income, finances, so many things that we've struggled through the life. But in now health, we went through the breast cancer. So I wanted to make a project called It's Beauty in the Struggle to make sure that I highlight, we all go through struggles in life. We're all going to face it. And I'm going to continue to go through struggles in life, but you got to see the beauty in it. You got to be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and that was the whole purpose. That's what stayed in my mind the whole time that I was going through, my mother was going through breast cancer. Right. And that's what motivated us to keep going. So
We're running out of time. I would love to listen. We would all love to hear more. I'm so sorry we have run out of time, but just we are going to follow you on Instagram. We're going to follow you on Twitter, follow your journey, as well as follow your music that you have out right now. Thank you so much for joining us, and please send a lot of love to you and your mom as well.
thank you so much. I appreciate y'all for having me. Thank you for the opportunity. God bless. Absolutely. It's Beauty in the Show out right now. Johnny Gant.
Absolutely.